One quiet morning in the jungle, two very different creatures woke up with the same problem. They were both hungry, but what they did next would determine who would eat that day and who would not. The lion. The mighty lion stretched his body proudly. He looked around the jungle with confidence. After all, he was the king of the jungle. With a deep voice he said, "I am powerful. Food will come to me." So instead of hunting, instead of searching, the lion walked to the shade of a tree and lay down to rest. Hours passed. The sun climbed higher in the sky, but the lion remained there, waiting. The ant. Not far away, a tiny ant also woke up hungry. The ant looked around. There was no food nearby, and unlike the lion, the ant had no strength, no power, no sharp teeth. But the ant whispered to itself, "I may be small, but I must work." So the ant began to search. Step by step, it walked across rocks, climbed over leaves, crossed dangerous paths. The journey was long, and the ant grew tired, but it did not stop. Back under the tree, the lion lifted his head. So he waited again. Meanwhile, slowly, painfully, the ant carried the food back to its home. Evening. As the sun began to set, the jungle grew quiet. Inside its small nest, the ant now had food stored safely. It could finally rest. But under the tree, the lion stood up again. His stomach growled loudly. He looked around the jungle. Still nothing. The king of the jungle was still hungry. Lesson. Strength without effort leads to failure, but hard work. Closing. So remember this. Sometimes life is not about how strong you are. It is about how willing you are to work. Because in the end, the ant ate, and the lion did not.